Hey, we have made it to Thursday, so good afternoon, everybody. We've had a lot of sunshine earlier on, but clouds are starting to build here across the state line. But temperatures, man, oh man, look at these. 51 degrees where we sit in Rockford, 48 up in Janesville. Rockford, we're at 51 degrees, and that is a 1 degree. We are 1 degree shy of tying a record of 52 degrees set in 2012. And as we progress on throughout the afternoon, I think we'll more than likely break a record for just how warm it is here today. One of the big parts of that has to do with our winds being out of the southwest, anywhere between 10, even up to about 15 or so miles per hour. We're going to see some wind gusts at near about 20 to 25 miles per hour, but overall, looking at not a bad day. We are starting to see those clouds on our Rock River Kia Maximum Tracker, but taking a look more toward the south, you'll notice, well, here's our next big weather maker, as we do expect some rain as we get into the evening hours. But first, let's touch on these temperatures. I think Timecast has been about 4 to 5 degrees short of where we've been at here over the past couple days. So today, we'll top out near about 57 or so degrees with mostly cloudy skies in the afternoon. After that, though, not cooling off too bad as we get towards 9 o'clock, by right around that 40 to 45 degree mark. But as we get into the evening hours, this is when that system will initially make its way through. With it, a narrow band of some showers make their way through, but again, much more on the scattered side. But as we get into the early portions of Friday, that's when we'll start to become a little bit more organized as that low pressure system and moisture really becomes reinforced. And by Friday morning, I think we'll be seeing some very steady and potentially even some heavy rainfall here across the state line. Now, this rainfall, typically, it's pretty typical for a summer day, but for early or late January, not so much, as we'll get anywhere between a half of an inch, even up to an inch in some locations, especially farther south. And while normally not too big of a deal, there are a few factors that make tonight a little dangerous when it comes to this rainfall, as, again, the timing of the rain, not too much of an impact, but because we have that frozen solid ground where no water can get into our soil, so not much absorption. And to top it off, our rivers are flooded, meaning that the water that gets into those are going to be transported away. So I think we could be looking at some localized flooding here this evening and in tomorrow morning. And please, if you see a foot or more of standing water, do not drive through, as that could easily whisk away your car. Now, luckily, getting into Friday, once we get to the afternoon portions, we do dry out, becoming partly cloudy, seeing a good amount of sunshine, winds out of the northeast, though, going to lower our highs to the mid-40s, so still an above average day. Heading into Saturday or Friday night into Saturday morning, again, those few clouds stick around here and there, mostly clouded in for us by the time we get towards Saturday. I do think we'll be significantly cooler, only into the upper 30s, but still technically above average. And then as we get into Saturday night, there is another disturbance expected to make its way through, but this, not as confident. I think definitely more up in north in Wisconsin, as that's where the bulk of the moisture looks to be. But for us, still carry out maybe a stray shower here or there. But man, temperature-wise, jumping even higher as we head into our Sunday, 26 degrees above normal. So kind of similar to today, as Sunday is on record watch. As we progress on throughout the rest of the week, though, temperature-wise, still looking to be above normal. High of 39 degrees on Monday, 32 for us then on Tuesday. And as we head into Wednesday, especially into the middle of the week, there's another low pressure system that to take aim at the state line. Keep a close eye on that, as models really been varying from run to run, as some have it on Tuesday, some on Thursday, a lot of them have them on Wednesday. So again, we'll keep you up to date with those as we progress on through, but it could potentially bring a wintry mix. But otherwise, enjoy the warmth here today and especially on Sunday.